Hey, I'm Guil. I'm a content creator. This is a video podcast thing that I'm doing. Just conversations and thoughts that I have that I normally have by myself while I'm just thinking about content. I think about content all the time. I honestly don't even know what to name this podcast yet. So it is now, I don't even have my watch on. So I want to make this an audio and a video podcast. So for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, this is episode 1 and I haven't named it yet. I don't know what date it is. I'm not going to even tell you what date it is. You're just going to have to guess. And I just want to talk about something really, really interesting. I was thinking about this today, whatever day this is in 2021. I was thinking about this. It was a photo shoot that I had with Rick Ross. It was actually Marvin Bienaime's photo shoot, and I was assisting. I was a second shooter, and I was thinking about it because Rick Ross recently just released a book, and I was thinking about his like a book of tenets and book of laws about how to be successful. And being in his presence during the shoot, it was so like, oh gosh, I want to learn as much as I can from this dude. Not like that meme, that meme that goes around where it says, hey man, you either can pick $500,000 or to meet Jay-Z and sit down with him for an hour. Like it's not that. It's just looking at him and hearing how he sounds, seeing how he interacts with his peoples. Cause there was a lot of people there and everybody had a role. Everybody had a job. It was really, really interesting to see. And one of the best things that I loved about meeting Rick Ross was him speaking. Like he's a Florida dude. He's from Florida and he kept that lingo. Okay, enough of talking about Rick Ross because this isn't a celebrity gossip podcast. I was thinking about the photo shoot and how people will tell you have to have this specific type of camera, this specific type of lens to shoot celebrities or to even get the opportunity to shoot a celebrity. But to be honest with you, that was 2017, 2018, somewhere in between there. It was a photo shoot for Rick Ross beard line. Oh, that looks good. That should be the thumbnail. That's going to be the thumbnail. So it was a photo shoot to promote Rick Ross's beard oil. And I was really happy to be there. Like Marvin, he's a really good friend of mine. He's just awesome. He's an amazing photographer based in South Florida. It was me, Marvin, and Toshiba Johnson. Toshiba is an amazing makeup artist. And now she's also an amazing photographer. She just picked up the camera and just started shooting. And it's great because she does makeup and she's a photographer. Like styling a human's face, configuring it with makeup is an art. And also now that she's picked up a camera, she's able to view a model and like construct their face, with makeup, obviously, and get them to look the certain way she wants to look and then photograph them. That's awesome. I think that's awesome. But anyways, I was thinking about the photo shoot in the sense of, like I was saying, I didn't have the best equipment. I just had the right knowledge and I had the right personality to bring on set. And the point that I'm trying to make in this podcast, because I don't want these podcasts to be super long. I want them to be long though, but I don't think nobody would want to listen to me talk that long because I can talk a lot. But the point that I wanted to make with this video / podcast is that don't worry about what you don't have. Just, I think, worry about like your knowledge and like know as much as you can. Quick story about this photo shoot with Rick Ross. So we were photographing him in his massive mansion house, his massive estate. It was amazing. It's large, it's huge, it's crazy. And there was a point in time where there was a suggestion for a radio ad to be recorded, but we didn't have the proper equipment. But I always bring, something. I always bring like a wireless microphone or whatever the case is. But this time I didn't. We didn't have anything. We had all the photography, videography stuff, but no microphone. So what I ended up doing was using my iPhone 7 at the time and recording audio. So I downloaded this app, recorded Rick Ross speaking to the microphone, and it was like it was an ad for his beard line to be like in stores, at this store and this store, and it was like you read another one for this store and this store, like I guess like different cities, whatever the case was, and I was commissioned to edit that audio. I had my laptop, always bring my MacBook at the time. I had like a MacBook Air, and I edited the audio with Audacity. Audacity is an audio app. For those of you who know, it's like not legendary, but it's notorious for being like that old audio editing app that you can just rely on. And it's great. So I used Audacity, cleaned up the audio. There was like no background noise. And I like sent it back to the other person who asked for the ad. I think it was the lead, the producer, whoever it was. And they loved it. They're just like, what the hell? It sounds like Ross is in like a office booth or something. And I'm like, yeah, that's just me knowing stuff. And it was great because Marvin at the time was just like, wow, you're so resourceful. And my point is, don't worry about the equipment you have or you don't have. Just worry about what you know. Try to know as much as you can, because if you can't be used, you're useless. Like, it's okay to be used. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter what you have. It's all about up here. I feel like the knowledge and your experience is more important than the gear itself. So if you take anything from this podcast video thing that I'm doing, know that knowledge is more important, because we could have had, like, somebody else could have had the microphone, a Rodecaster Pro. I don't think the Rodecaster Pro was out back then. No, probably was. I'm not sure. If it was out, I would have had it. I would think it was out. But you could have all the audio equipment you want, and you don't know how to use your audio equipment properly, then it's kind of pointless. It's all about up here. It's all about up here. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening, watching to this video podcast of me blab about content. I'm going to record another one after this. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to pretend that it's another day. And that's that. All right. Peace.